Hey Planty friends, welcome back to another new Planty video. Today we're gonna go to Home Depot and see what they have. I had this video for a hot minute, but I'm pretty sure they still have these plants and I'll have it in the description box below. I'll also go ahead and comment the address in the comment section and have it pinned. So if you've been looking for this plant, it's the violin philodendron from Costa farm. It honestly kind of looks like the golden goddess philodendron, but it's not. I guess it's just the colors. I was kind of surprised that I found this because this is a new plant from Costa farm. Now these don't look the best. You can actually see it's kind of thirsty. They're kind of dry. I don't know how long they have been here. I don't know if they haven't been watered since they got there because I'm seeing some yellow leaves. And usually that means it can be a lot of reasons, but looking at the soil, they haven't been watered, and then they're inside, so I don't know how they do that. I know outside they use the watering hose, but even then, this is a really cool plant. I was actually really excited and shocked that I found it because again, this is a new plant and I rarely ever see the new plants in my locations. The one that I'm looking for right now, it was kind of dusty, that's where I did that. The one that I'm looking for right now is the variegated peace lily. It's also known as a domino peace lily, but Miss Homegirl has a lot of names, but it's a peace lily, but it's variegated, and I really want that one. I have one right now that I got from Plantarina a while back, and it has grown amazing. I kind of want to do a video going back to the plants that I have gotten and how they're doing right now, but I'm happy that Costa Farm is selling them. And then actually there was the name tag right there. I'm pretty sure it's called a golden violin. Kind of looks like a violin. Yeah, it's golden violin. It's really pretty. Now they do look a little bit odd. I'm not that sure. I don't get the best luck on getting clearance on plants, but if it was at Lowe's, I'm pretty sure there's a higher chance. I don't know about Home Depot. You can ask for a clearance, you can get a better deal. But there was a lot of them, and then they also had the ravens at the bottom with these fancy pots. The ones that look like a band-aid, those are always $20. The other one, more matte, a cleaner look, those are $25, just $5 extra. Kind of like these pots. They also have some pink princess philodendrons at the bottom. You can usually find some really good variegated ones, and others just don't look that good, but even then they have really pretty foliage. Here's a beautiful Chinese evergreen silver bay, some peace lilies, some fiddles. They're having a sale on the fiddles. They're $15. Girl, that's a really good deal. They're really good sizes. I recently just got one from Lowe's for 11 something because they're $22.98, and I got it for 50% off because they were on clearance. But even then, this is a really good deal. And I think the one that I have has smaller leaves. These look and I think I have the bushy one that only gets up to 3 to 4 feet. But these are the bigger leaves, so I think it's the actual tree can get super duper tall. So that was a really great find. Everything else looks a little bit not the best, so we're gonna go outside. But I want to show you all the pink princess philodendrons, you guys. I've seen some on Facebook of people finding them really variegated, and I also know that Max and Miles is another plant company that produces them, and they just look a lot more nicer, a lot more variegated. These are tissue culture. I know there was a big thing back then, tissue culture, the original, stuff like that, but I think it's the same thing. I think that it's great because I still remember, if I remember, in 2019, 2020, pink princess philodendrons just felt a node, with no leaf, just a node. And there, see, there's $25 right there. They were hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. It was literally crazy. Let me know if any of you bought any of them back then. I mean, again, those are usually really nicely variegated. The ones that we're seeing right now, there's either you find it not so variegated, or it's a really nice variegated one. And I think the pink princess philodendrons don't go by light, they go by genetics in the variegation, if I'm not that sure. Or mistaken. This is a really cool plant. It looks like the cardboard plants or something like that. I know there's a plant that's known for you write it on the leaf and it stays like that. But there is a name. What is it called? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, but $20. It was really pretty. It looks like a succulent, so I'm not that sure if it needs special care, but if it needs more light. It was really pretty. Here's a beautiful arrangement. There's a croton, green heartleaf philodendron, and this was going for $25. Cute little gift. I see a little palm in there as well. Also, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but a lady comes by. I always get asked this. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they see me filming. They're like, "Do you work here?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Girl." But also, like, the quality is not the best because I was filming at the night. This was like a late night plant shopping. Boyfriend came from work and I took the car because I let him use it for worky. And when I get the chance to try to use it, like, for example, today I gotta go to Walmart and buy some stuff because tomorrow's my mom's birthday party. These Mina Monstera, so Rafa Dermatosa Permas, look really, really, really good. I've never seen them this bushy and kind of compact. The leaves do look smaller. I was kind of like, it's kind of cute a little bit, but these are really, really pretty. I kind of want to train one up my wall. I've been seeing that a lot and I love the aesthetics and how it looks. And also these are $20 again, like with the bandage kind of pot. Those are $20. Here's an agluminia. I love agluminias so much. I surprisingly do not have this one. I have the other one that they offer. It's like white with like little dots, but this one's really, really pretty. I'm not even sure if I do have it or not, but I love agluminias. They're really easy to look after and they're very nice. You can actually see they're overwatered and there's some plastic in it. And then this Monstera Peru also had a lot of water. I was gonna pour it, but there was a lady right there, like the one that asked me, and I didn't want to like cause any attention. But it's been hot these past days. I'm pretty sure it's gonna evaporate, hopefully before I get to root rot. Like, it's been really, really hot. And then here is a variegated ginger, right? Yeah, $20. These are, people usually grow these outside here in Texas, and they look really, really nice. But I had one inside, and what happened to it? I think I placed it outside, but I might get one again because like they're just so pretty. It kind of looks a lot like the Trias Instrumenti. I don't know if the Trias Instrumenti is ginger as well, like in the same family, but they're really, really pretty. And then here's a beautiful begonia for the begonia lovers. Gonna take a little sip. $7.98. These used to be $4.98, but inflation. I feel like in 3 years they're gonna be like $10. Oh my god, girl, like I could never. But I don't know, like probably like 5 years ago they were like $2. So that's how it is. There's a lot of citrus trees. I already jumped to the different screen, but I love fruit trees. Here's a lot of succulents. I know some of you guys wanted me to show y'all more succulents, so here it is. Home Depot like usually has the best selection of succulents and cacti or cactuses. This is a pretty popular one. It's a variegated jade. I don't know if you guys heard of that. My apartment makes a lot of noise in the walls. I don't know why. Especially when I do dishes. I think it has something to do with plumbing on my dish. Here's a burrito's tail or a donkey tail. It's a sedum. Sedum burrito. Oh, I would love a burrito right now. But $12.98, that's a really good deal. I would place it outside. Because it doesn't look that good and I know it's gonna grow a lot faster outside, but god damn it, man, I cannot wait until I move out. I know we still have a lot of time, but like I want to play some stuff outside, like especially like these beautiful hanging baskets, like string of bananas, string of hooks, which I think it's a string of hooks, string of bananas, but there's another one that looks pretty similar. It's called string of hooks. Donkey's tail. These will look so nice outside, and they're gonna grow like wildfire outside. So I cannot wait for that to happen. Cause like when we were living in a rental home, I still remember, I placed my Hoya compacta outside and it has like tripled in size. Ooh, what is going on? It has tripled in size and I was just so like, oh my goodness. And it was about a flower too. So like a lot of my Hoyas, I've never made a Hoya bloom. but they always bloom for me when I place it outside, because it's just warm and humid, and that's like that's their favorite, and like, they just love that. They love humidity because they absorb water through their leaves like an orchid. Here are these succulent baskets. I was trying to look for the price for you, but I couldn't find it, and I feel like I was being stared at, so I didn't want to like pick it up. Yeah, I get a little bit of social anxiety. I do my best to like, you know, be chill, but yeah. Here are some fire sticks. This is a really, really cool succulent. When it gets sun stress, they turn like reddish oranges, like oranges. It turns like red or orange, which is why they call it fire sticks, because it looks like sticks, and when it's sun stress, it looks like on fire. It's really, really pretty. It's kind of expensive, but you can easily propagate this, and it's gorgy honest. I love it. But yeah, like again, oh, there's a lot of aloe veras. Look at that. They always have a lot of succulents and cactuses, which is pretty cool. Here's more of them. Oh yeah, okay, so voila. I didn't even like told you. We're gonna go to Lowe's as well. I thought it was just a Home Depot clip. It's because like this, if you go to this location, you're gonna find out that there's like a Home Depot, and then behind the Home Depot there's a Lowe's. And I went to like check it out. The reason I'm doing this slowdown is because one, I wasn't talking a lot, especially at the Home Depot, because I was really, really nervous. And then the video was very like, kind of like moving too much, so I feel like I should slow it down. But we're here at Lowe's, which is pretty fun. It's gonna be a fun video. Plan shopping at Home Depot and Lowe's, local big box stores, saying the keywords. Here are the beautiful, I think it's variegated TriStar Stramanti. It is gorgy honest, and they also put this in the people's yards here in Texas. And these are really, really cheap. They're not selling it as a houseplant, they're selling it as an outdoor plant, which is why they're pretty cheap. And I think they're like in 2 gallons. I think they're called 3 gallons. I'm not that sure, but these are only $22.98, y'all, which is literally insane. Because that's how much they cost like in 4-inch pots, and they're usually more expensive online, and they're like just like a little bit. But these are so full and lush, and I do have one. I have a little baby one. It's not really a baby, but like it's not as full as this one. And I have it in the kitchen. I'm looking at it right now. These are really easy to look after. They could be prone to mealybugs because there's a lot of like hiding spots, and mealybugs really do love that. Also spider mites, but as long as you're on top of it, it should be fine. And as of right now, I haven't had any problems with spider mites. I know that spider mites do not like humidity, if I'm not mistaken. And it's very humid in my apartment. It's like in the 70s, 60s, so. But these are so pretty, really, really pretty. And I really do gotta get one. But I'm trying like not to like impulse buy too much, because back then it was so bad. If it was pretty, I want it. If I didn't have it, I want it. If it was on sale, I want it. Like it was just like that. But after like getting rid of a lot of plants and kind of enjoying not having like 300 plants in my apartment, it's just more relaxing. Like the plants that I do have, especially like plants that have been with me for super duper long, it's been pretty like satisfying to look at them. Like, and remember, like when I bought it, it was like super small, and now it's like super big. So it's just, it gives me, I guess, since I don't have so many plants, I guess I have like 100, I'm enjoying, and I have, I guess, more time to like look at them individually. So, but I know over time it's gonna change, because like as a plantaholic, I'm gonna have a lot of plants. Now here are my fiddles. I love fiddles, you guys. And the reason I was showing the roof is because it was raining a lot when I was filming. It was raining for like 3 days in a row. It was crazy. And I was like, these fiddles look really, really good. It's probably because of the rain, but there was a roof on top, so it wasn't that. But they're watering it on time, and fiddles don't like to be moist for way too long, but they like to dry out a little bit, but not too much. They do love humidity, and they do love a lot of light. And I had one, and it was doing super duper good. I placed it in the greenhouse, and ever since then I lost it. I mean, it's still in the greenhouse, and I saw it, and it looks really, really good. But my grandma's enjoying it, and I feel like if I bring it, I'm gonna bring like spiders or something like that, because it's outside, and I do not want that. I was showing her, excuse me, I'm sorry. I was showing her like how close the leaves are, and usually that means like it's getting a lot of light, because it's not getting leggy. But the fiddles are really great. I love them. I really do want to get another big one. Yeah, like I just love fiddles, you guys. They're awesome. Now we're inside. And here is a beautiful calathea. I don't think I have this one. I had it, but it had spider mites, and I just threw it away because I don't mess with spider mites. They're annoying. But $13.98, that's a really good deal. And that has a nice cash pot. Like, I love this kind of pots. Urban Jungle is always killing it with their beautiful pots. And then here's a snake plant right next to it. At the bottom we have some bird's nest ferns, ZZs. And what am I gonna show you right now? This Lowe's is kind of smaller plant selection, but they do usually have some really, really great stuff. And I believe there is a Lima Miranta. I know a lot of guys are looking for that one. Here's this Rancina. It looks really happy where it's at. I can see a lot of new growth in it. $26, which is not bad. These do grow pretty slow if you have it inside, and they're considered like low light, so it takes even longer for them to grow. But they're super beautiful. They're not humid, like sensitive. So if you don't have a lot of plants, it's great, and no matter where you place it. And they like to dry out between waterings. Here's this nice looking green heartleaf philodendron. Like, look how full this looks. And the pot is super duper cute, nice, and the price is perfect. $13.98, because you get a nice beautiful cash pot, a nice beautiful plant. Beautiful, like, it's just beautiful. Like, I was like, I need to place it on top because it looks so pretty right now. And if it doesn't get bought within 2 weeks, it's gonna like go downhill. And this plant deserves to be rehomed. It's one of the easiest plants too, like, it's great. Here are some Chinese money plants, which is pretty cool. There is like the same size, but one's from Urban Jungle and the other one's from Life Trends, which they're both from the same company. But Urban Jungle tends to be cheaper. This is $23.98, and Life Trends, I think it was like, I'm pretty sure it's like $28. So here's another beautiful green heartleaf philodendron for $16.98. So as you can see, like, the difference. Now it is hanging, but like still. Can you hear the plane? There's a lot of planes, you guys. I'm like, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Yes. Now these are really, really, really cute arrangements, and I love these pots. I love them so much. And then here's a pothos. If you know me, I love my pothos. It's a pothos enjoy, I'm pretty sure. And then there's a money tree with a really thick trunk and a snake plant. I didn't show you the price. I'm not sure if I do, but they tend to be a little expensive. But when you get them on sale, like, you better snatch it. Like, I would snatch it because usually it has like multiple plants, as you can see inside. And then it's a really nice pot. So that's something I would buy if it was on clearance. Here are some beautiful Dieffenbachias. Now that I'm like taking care of the one that I have, and I'm kind of slaying it right now, which I hate that I'm saying that because I feel like when I keep saying like I'm doing a good job or like it's doing amazing, it's gonna die on me because I'm jinxing it. But the one that I have is a camouflage one. It's a lot more wider. This is a really good, beautiful Dieffenbachia, and it's just for $19.98. But yeah, I'm starting to like get into, I want to get into Dieffenbachias because there are so many beautiful varieties, and that's a really sad fern right there. It's kind of like messed up right there. That's an Agluminia, the one with the big wide green leaves and like the white lines on the edge. I have that one, it's amazing. But I like Agluminias because they look like Dieffenbachias, but they're not as finicky as Dieffenbachias. But the one that I have is doing really good. So maybe within next month, if not the following month, I might buy another Dieffenbachia and just slowly get into that. Because like, girl, I just love how Dieffenbachias look. I love their big leaves. They're beautiful. Here's a it's considered the neon Syngonium. Syngonium is either something as arrowhead, by the way. I always call it like a pink Syngonium, but it's not that. It's called a neon. I don't even know why. But yeah, it's not looking so pink. I think it needs more lights, but it was really, really full. And those are only $20. Here's this one. This is really, really cool. It didn't have a name tag from what I remember, but I think it looks like a lipstick plant or goldfish. But these are only $15.98, and I love how like the leaves look so like succulent, like gummies, and they're very hairy. It gives it like a nice character. Like, it looks very unique and different. It was really, really pretty, but I don't know how to take care of it, and yeah, no. Here are some other goodies. But take another sip. This Baltic blue looks super duper full. I don't know why, but I think I just found out. I have a love-hate relationship with Baltic blues. They look really, really pretty, but I don't like how, like, from the stem to the leaf, I don't know what you call that between in the middle, it's super duper long, and it makes it look very, like, I don't know, I just don't like how it looks. I mean, I love the foliage, I just don't like how it's a lot of stem, if that makes any sense. But it's pretty. And it's a really easy plant to look after too. Here is a peperonia. I know there was like a phase in the plant community about peperonias because there were so many pretty ones, and a lot of you'll see a lot on Instagram back then. Like a lot of people would propagate them by leaves, and it was very satisfying to see them, like the little roots and like the little babies. Because all you need is like a leaf and like the stem. You put in water and it starts putting out babies, which is pretty cool. Here are some Dracaenas, Aglaumenias, Dieffenbachias. Some pretty plants. I want to get the classic if I do keep my Dieffenbachia alive. I think the next one that I want to buy is the classic one, which is at the bottom. I don't know if I show it to y'all, but because like it's a classic, like you need to have it, right? And they're usually really, really cheap. Here are some beautiful bromeliads, y'all. Only $10.98, and I love the pots. The only thing is, once they flower, they only flower once in their life. They start to put out babies, from what I remember. So there's that. But they're just so pretty. They look very tropical, very unique, and it gives it like a pop of color inside. Here are some ravens. I've never seen such long ravens. It was kind of hard to show you, but I've never seen them this long for $20. That's a really good deal. And I love the contrast. I love like the black and the green. It's really pretty. Here are some calatheas. I'm not sure exactly what they're called specifically. Like, I know there's a Calathea rosy, there's a Calathea dotty, but it's not these. And this was a little bit cheaper, I can tell, because it was just plastic, the thing. So $15.98, which is not bad because like it has a cash pot, and then it has like some fake, very fake sphagnum moss on top. So it's like a cute little gift to give to somebody. But yeah, it's cute though. Calatheas are just really, really pretty. Here's this other one. Looked a little bit rough, but it was a little bit more expensive, like, I'm pretty sure, because like the pot, and then it's Life Trend, so it would be like 16 something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like $16. But the pot's pretty cool. It was pretty heavy, so. More fiddles. Y'all know I love my fiddles. And then these ZZs. They were so full and big, and just for not $30, but yet again, it does take a hot minute for them to get this big, so that's not bad. And they're great. Like, again, if you're looking for a really easy plant that's not finicky or like just, you know, finicky, ZZs are great. Especially the big ones, you can put it in the corner and it's just a classic statement. Like, they just look really good. A lot of Dracaenas, and then all these orchid flowers. I always want to film the orchid flowers, but it's like right where people walk, and I do not like getting that close. I don't know if you noticed, but I like to be in the back when I film. Like hiding from people. Now this one I was like, is this like a sport irrigation? But no, I think it was just sick. Here are some African, and that was some Moonlight Scindapsus, by the way. Here are some beautiful African violets. I want to show y'all the price because like I know some of you guys like them a lot. Those are $5.48. Here are some more bromeliad blossoms or blooms. They're just so pretty. They 1000% give off like Hawaii, like tropical kind of vibes. And then this one always gets me. It's just so pretty. The thing is, when you pick it up, you gotta be careful because like the sides are really, really sharp. You can kind of see like the little like sharp things. So you gotta be careful with that. But the flower is gorgeous. It's not a bad Lowe's location. I do love coming here. It's just pretty small, but a lot of the plants do look pretty good, and then they usually do have some pretty good plants as well. So yes, here's this aglaumenia that I was telling y'all. It's really easy, y'all. Like if you're looking for a really easy aglaumenia and a big one, they usually sell it really, really big. I highly recommend that one, and they're really affordable as well. $30, like that is not bad. It's huge and it's really pretty. It's really pretty. It's gonna pop inside. some Drancinas. I try not to get them because Valentino just messes them up. Like, he bites the leaves. Like, he likes, from what I heard, cats like to floss their teeth with Drancinas. So they with spider plants, but spider plants are like mushrooms for cats. So if you notice, like, they mess it up. Like, if you have a spider plant, you place it near a cat and they act really, really crazy, it's because of that. So it's not bad, you know, like, but they just mess it up. Like, when I found out about that, I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because Valentino messes up a spider plant like no one's business. Like, he mows it. So, but that's basically it in this location, guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's new plant shopping video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up to let me know. Send me positive vibes to each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.